The Caravan and Motorhome Club have quite nice sites. They're all fairly consistent and they're all clean, well presented, and have all the facilities required. We are on our way to Windsor Castle.
Bye-bye, handing on to you.
It is one way.
At the lights, turn left onto White Hill.
Guess the rowing regret is going to be on soon.
Yeah. Look at that big house.
Right weekend.
Strange, isn't it? Like the castle's such opulence and expense, and this actually looks a little bit dumpy through here.
I just want to really stinky for that.
There's the castle.
Turn left, then arrive at your destination.
Is that?
That's Windsor Castle.
That's a royal one?
On our way to Windsor Castle. Parking was a little bit of a challenge. Brendan had a yelling match with someone because she was being a bit of a dickhead. Guess so.
Did the queen used to live in that castle also?
Kasama yung ano.
There's no funny gardening.
This is slightly insane. We bought our tickets online because it said if you went to buy them at the gate, you'd be subject to queues. And don't squeak. And apparently there's queues even if you have bought your tickets online. To the castle. There's the garden house, no public entry. That was not the king, no. I wouldn't want to clean it. And you're going to need to bring reinforcements. We're all geared up with our multimedia headphones. Alright, it's so vast, it's hard to know which way to go.
St. George's Chapel has lots of dead people in it, and it's not allowed to be photographed and or videoed.
wasn't sure if it was a real one, but then he started doing his funny little manoeuvre.
What's his funny little maneuver?
Okay, well yeah, we're finished on 38 now.
You weren't allowed to film in the chapel.
I know, how cool would it have been to film in the chapel? Would be out of respect to all the dead people. So we've done the chapel. The chapel was incredible, just so intricate. Just kind of overwhelming how many dead royal people you're walking on. There's just tombs all through there and plaques, and it's quite fascinating. We saw where Queen Elizabeth II was buried. Yeah, just wow. Now we're going to look at the state apartments. Alright, so this line is for the doll's house. I have no idea what the doll's house is. So we're not waiting in this queue. Yeah. So we're not waiting in this queue to see the doll's house. We're going straight to the state apartments. I tried to record some of the commentary through the headsets for this bit of ground, but it didn't work. It was a lovely quadrangle, and this is where all the dignitaries arrive when they are visiting the king. Hang on. There we go, Lachlan, watch him.
There was a man with a camera, so we told one of the staff to tell him off, and she told us to go talk to her colleague, and she'll show you where the king is. We got told where the king was, and we saw the window where he was. We didn't actually see the king.
Bye, Windsor Palace, Windsor Castle. Stopping for a tasty morsel.
I'm knackered.
So we've left Windsor Castle. That was lovely. I really enjoyed Windsor Castle. I, however, don't need to go to any more castles. We're now driving around to see the entrance to the Great Windsor Park. What we think we're going to do is find a free park for tonight and then do Great Windsor Park tomorrow. We've also got to find a Vodafone store. The guy in the Windsor Vodafone store was just an absolute douche, so we've got to try and recharge. But at about 5ish we've got to go and drop a couple of bags off at storage. So we're going to find the entrance to Great Park, we'll work out where we're going to camp and then go drop off our luggage and come back.
Lennox Road.
Alright, we are going to Heathrow Airport, which is only a little bit scary. We're dropping off 2 extra bags that I found relatively affordable storage for, so that we don't have to carry as much around the countryside.
The London.
dropped off 2 bags. So we've been driving a bit in circles. Basically, we are looking for a pub that might accommodate pub stays according to the Facebook group. There is places in Windsor, but it's in a park and Lachlan needs a poo at inopportune moments. So we're going to find a pub stay.
Turn right onto Money Road.
Well, a pub that we can park in the car park of. We went past the Black Horse, so if this one says no, we might go back and ask them.
If we can look at their Aston Martin workshop.
It has been raining heavily since just after we finished at Windsor Castle, so there is puddles everywhere. It is very wet. That's always a welcome sign when you pull into the car park.
I'm just gonna
Alright, we're hoping this is a camping spot for the night. Alright, I hope you can see how much rain there is currently falling. Let's just say rain stopped us playing with our balls.
You want some butter chicken sauce, Lachlan?
Yes. La 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 la.
Alright, Patrick.
I bet no one can get it as good as that one.
Lachlan, out the way. I don't think you're going to be a pétanque champion.
That was good. Lachlan, let me throw.
Lachlan, stop tormenting your brother. Patrick, that was terrible.
This pub stop
Was a bit surprising.
was a bit surprising, but the food was good and we got to play pétanque. But Dad was a bit grumpy that he didn't get to go in the dining room, and then we put on a song for him.
Let it go.
Is that your